Get ready for things to be better than the bad is what I was led to release at the end of my TikTok video. If you guys do not follow me on TikTok, look up Queen Suma on TikTok. I love to connect with y'all over there. I get a lot of love over there, and it's just a different vibe than YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube is for the OGs, you know. I feel like I could close TikTok like that and still be committed to doing YouTube videos because it's something that God has called me to do, something that the Lord has encouraged me to do for many, many years now. And well, if I be specific, it's been many, 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 many years. It's been many years of me feeling intuitively led to do this. And then God sending people to encourage me. You feel me? God sending me people to remind me, you know. So now I'm at the point where I don't even need encouragement. Now I'm just doing what I'm assigned to do. I'm just up here saying what I'm assigned to say. And if you're not familiar with me, my name is Renee B, also known as Queen Suma. And I'm up here just sharing insights with the intentions of blessing you guys, or at the very least making you smile, making you laugh a little bit, especially about stuff that make you want to choke the mess out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Make you kind of like woo side. You feel me? Like we can have a little woo side moments. I be having my woo side moments. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Google and the creators of this platform. You know what I'm saying? There are some restrictions. There are changes, updates, and things going. But I do feel like it's all to make things better for us, to make things more efficient for us. And it's all like, you know, it's strategic. You feel me? It's money to be made. You feel me? It's a whole lot of money. You feel me? In this season, perseverance is going to be needed. If you're in school, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're working remotely, perseverance is going to be needed. Like we will not be able to forget that there is an adversary here to kill, steal, and destroy. Every single day, you know, we have the option or the opportunity to position ourselves in a blissful space, but we can't control the things that will take place. So just like I stated on TikTok a few moments ago, may God give us the ability to accept the things that we can't change and to change the things that we can. Give us the courage to change the things that we can, to put forth the energy and the effort to make things better for the next day, for the next moment, for the next person, for the next generation, or whatever, however it applies to you, child of God. This is, okay, so, child of God, it's hard to bless someone who's double-minded. Excuse me, someone has to make their mind up, you know, and I made my mind up to be content. I made my mind up to be blessed. Every day that the Lord shows me that he's by my side, every day that the Lord give me a sign, every day that I get to open my eyes and see the beauty of God, even if it is me being confined, you know, because I had seasons in the hospital bed. I've had seasons, you know, in solitude by myself. I've had seasons, like all different type of moments just like you in life. But even in those moments, God was present. God showed that he was faithful and that he was keeping the enemy at bay. He was showing grace. You feel me? Lord have mercy. So may God give you the grace to get past people in their backbiting ways. I don't know, you know, what you may be about to experience, but I'm reminded of something that the Lord been telling me the last few days as it pertains to this video that he wanted me to say. You about to enter your I said what I said season. Right? I said what I said. Right? And the energy that I got is like you saying something and then someone confronting you, and it is what it is. Or maybe you said what you said and somebody tried to do something because of what you said and they couldn't do nothing because it is what it is. Like, and you not, like, you don't gotta, like, bro, people be really out here. I'm laughing because I hear so many people complaining like how people be in their feelings and be trying to control and all kind of stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm just going through like what I'm going through in life as a mama, as someone who is soon, man, bro, I ain't even gonna speak on my life, bro. Then God started showing me like teachers and like he started showing me just like more people and like how his grace is sufficient, right? And how there have been moments like it's given, if he did it before, he would do it again, you know, because I've been in situations where I felt destituted, where I felt abandoned, where my keys were literally taken and thrown in the woods, and I was left with children, like two young kids, you know, and I had to sit there and wait for a stranger. And it didn't take long for God to send me a couple, you know, and they specified that God put it on their heart, you know, and they gave me a ride to the next town where my family was, which is where I was headed, you know. So even in the Bible, it's written how we could be left sitting in our own blood. We could be left sitting in sorrow, and God could walk by and have compassion. God will walk by and feel bad for us and help us, you know. And it's also written that, you know, a lot of time we will take advantage, you know. God will pick us up and we'll go on about our business and forget about when we were stuck. I gotta switch and give you insight on something that may be coming up. If it applies, it applies. Leave some type of comment or something like that just to let me know so I can, you know, thank God for showing up, you know. Because I like when he show up for other people too. I like when God bless other people too. We got to get beyond wallowing in regret. We got to, like, not sit in defeat. Don't lay down in defeat. You don't got to give up. You don't got to give in. You don't got to go away. You can take your time in this space. You can rest. You can call your energy back to you. You can not allow people to manipulate you, you know. You can take care of yourself. You can take care of your health. You can fast. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can go a day or 2 or 3 without eating if your body needs that. If your body is like, bro, I'm good on food right now. You can take that time. You feel me? I feel like it's so taboo these days. You can't even really go to church or like say you want to go to church without feeling judged. You feel me? Like if you want to go to church, bro. If you want to work out, bro. If you want to take a nap and you got time to take a nap, bro. If you want to put some extra money to the side, put some extra money to the side, bro. If you want to keep some information to yourself that ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, then do that, bro. I feel like God is, it feel like Jesus. It feel like freedom. It feel like life more abundantly because you have set yourself free, bro. You have taken the freedom that the Lord has offered you and just not allowing yourself to be weighed down, not allowing yourself to be burdened, right? Not allowing yourself to stay burdened. You don't gotta stay sad. You don't gotta stay mad. You don't gotta be around negative nothing. You can be happy, bro. You can go have a good day, bro. And I don't care if you a female, I'm still calling you bro. And I feel like these are just things that the Lord your God wants you to know, child of God. I had to sit down with my daughter, you know, and look her in her eyes and tell her, bro, I'm a child of God. So you are a child of God. And she was like, I could be both. And I was like, there are some people that do that, you know. I wouldn't suggest that you do, but that's you, you know. But I just need you to get used to saying, I'm a child of God, right? Can you say that? I'm a child of God. Just like you saying, I'm a witch. I'm going to turn you into a frog. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Can you say, I'm a child of God? And she could. She said it, I'm a child of God. But she went back to doing her other stuff, playing and stuff like that. And I just let her play. You feel me? She'll get older. She'll understand one day. And I remember, like, when I was a kid, I never got into no witch stuff. You feel me? But I definitely enjoy Bewitched, the little TV show. I definitely enjoyed the TV shows. I enjoyed freaking Sabrina. I enjoyed Buffy and Charmed. I love them little shows. Supernatural. Granted, I didn't have cable, so I didn't really have much else to tune into. You feel me? Of course, there's a choice. There's always something else to watch, but that was like the most interesting thing. That's what I gravitated to. I really liked the church shows that they would show too. I don't know. I've always kind of just loved God and anything that involved him, like, in his power, right? And anything that depicted human powers, right? Because some stuff that they try to make seem witchy, like, oh, that's a spell, oh, this is that, it really just be our natural faculties. Like, we have lungs that breathe, we have spiritual abilities too. Like, we blink involuntarily, we have telepathy, we have clairvoyances, we have just different abilities that God has given us, different talents that, you know, when you're not being goofy, you can learn how to use. And it just, like Jesus said, to have life more abundantly, you know. But if you choose to want to be witchy and all powerful and control and manipulate, that's what I told my daughter. Like, you don't got to manipulate nothing. You feel me? And that's something that I'm like, you got to learn, bro. You got to learn. You don't got to manipulate nothing. And I'm accepting that God is in control. At this point in my life, he got to be in control. God got to be in control, right? Because I could have, bro, I'm the type to script my life out because God said, write it down, make it plain. And I'll see it kind of pass. But at this time in my life, it's like, I don't even feel comfortable writing down a specific amount of money that I want to manifest in my life. I don't want to write down a specific, because it's like, bro, I need God to give me what I want for real. Because I have ways into myself that I feel like are right, but it led to sorrow. It led to disappointment. So I need God to order the steps of this next phase of my life. I need God to make sure the rest of my life is the best of my life, and make sure that I don't get in the way of that with fleshy things, with wanting pleasure, you know, or like being bogged down by what I feel like I don't have and how I feel like things should be and all of that stuff like that. And that's not to say that one should just be satisfied with less, you know, go out and get it. Go out and hustle, go out there, build and create your life. But I feel like I did that. I feel like I did that, and I still ended up, like, I'm still where I am right now. Like, I am at a great place in life, but I need to stop, bro. I see. Because I finna say, I know I'm at a great place in life, but I feel like things could change at any moment. you know, and I feel like that would be my reality in any spectrum of life, you feel me? So even as a millionaire, I gotta like just be cool. I gotta just be grateful. Not be like, oh, okay, so what's next? Like, that's my whole thing since I was young. I'm always like, bro, what's next? You know? And now that God is open up, I don't know what you call it. I don't know what you call it, my imagination or like my expectations or whatever. And it's like I went from saying, okay, God, I want this amount of money at this time for this amount of time or whatever. You know, God is like, no, you want freedom. You don't want this check coming every week. Because I used to want $5,000 a week. Then I was like, okay, let me get, like, I'm not finna get into the details. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting into the details. You know, this just dialogue that I had with God, because I know it take money to live life. And now that I got 3 kids, you feel me? Like, they want their own bedrooms. They got to have clothes and shoes. They got to have food. You feel me? Even like, you know, it's family getting a lot of government assistance, food stamps and stuff like that. But they not giving you enough to really take care of everything. Like, it be gone before the month is over type, you feel me? So even with that, you still gotta have something coming in. And like, I'm not like I don't hustle. You know what I'm saying? I'm an entrepreneur, but I don't hustle. I don't know people. You feel me? Anything that I do is gonna be online, unless like I do what the Lord has been telling me to do and join certain communities and stuff like that. But, you know, I just think it's funny because I've been getting insight on like people just thinking the weirdest things about me. You feel me? Like, people assuming and saying the weirdest things about me and like how I get my money and stuff like that. And it's funny to me. It's always been funny to me, especially when it's something sexual, when they be like, oh, she a hoe, or like, you know, she a stripper. I got insight on someone saying I was a stripper. I'm like, bro, with the body well, you never know, bro. I finna say, with the body I got, where's I'm finna be stripping? I can't, bro. Mm-mm. Just thinking about it make me want to do this. Like, I have my moments when I'm feeling fresh, you feel me? And I have my little legs and stuff out, just going to Walmart or whatever. But I don't know. It might be fun to try one. Let me not. But I haven't. It's not something that I have done, you know. But it sounds fun. It seems fun. You know what I'm saying? But that's just, I got to do it another way because of God. You feel me? I can't even say cause my kid, you feel me? Because people with hella kids that still be out there hustling. You know, that's why they be hustling, allegedly. You feel me? But God has told me I got to get it a different way. I can't even entertain the thought of certain things, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm at a place where it's like, God, you got it. God, you got it. And where you tell me to go, I'll go. God, you got it. And what you tell me to say, I'll say. And maybe that's another reason why we got to be in the I said what I said season, because if we said something that God told us to say, you know, the Lord warned us, the Lord Jesus already warned us that we'll be persecuted because of him. You feel me? But if we do, it's all good. God got it. That'll activate certain systems in the spiritual realm. Whenever somebody get mad at us because of something God told us to say, somebody get mad at us and try to come up against us because of something God ordained us to do, they hating on us because we have something that God ordained us to have, and literally coming up against us and trying to like speak ill. Like, it's some people you can't even speak negatively on because God is on it. Child of God, like, no. If you're a mother or a father, or you're a guardian, you're taking care of children, and you find yourself passionate and caring about stuff that your children just don't have the capacity to care about right now, God bless you, God grace you. If you're a parent who has felt like you've been dealing with disrespect, if you're a parent who has been dealing with like just different stuff, weird stuff going on, and you know, you like, bro, you my child. You feel me? Like, God be with you. It may be bro, talk to somebody about it. There are people in the schools that can help us, and don't be ashamed about it. If you got to get extra help and support, because I'm getting to that point where I feel like I need extra help. I need extra, like, I'm not going to say support, but like influences, like good influences or experiences. And I don't know what to do. Like, and I think about TV shows, like family TV shows, when they be trying to figure it out, they be depicting like a lot of stuff that we be going through. You know, these TV shows that came out when I was 7 years old. I've been watching In the House. I've been watching I had a season with My Wife and Kids, and just different shows, Family Matters, just shows that we watched when we was kids. Go back and watch them as an adult, you know, and it'll give you peace with certain situations and let you know, like, okay, this don't gotta stress me out. This is something that can be worked out. This is something that maybe I can, you know, have someone else help me with. You feel me? Don't let life stress you out. Don't let life worry you. Pray about it, bro. Pray about it. And I know some of the stuff can be bad. Some of the stuff is bad. Like, you know it's bad, but I pray God show you that it's still okay. It'll be all right. Things is gonna get better later. And sometimes you gotta do something about it. Sometimes there are some things that you can't just let be. Sometimes you gotta do something about it. Sometimes you gotta really talk to somebody. Sometimes you gotta get other people and things involved. And I know it's weird because, like, I recently went through some things and I had to experience strangers being in my home, like strangers just in my space, like literally taking pictures of my stuff. Like, they literally had lasers in my home, like taking a whole laser shot of the whole place, you know. And I've been experiencing a level of intrusion that I've never imagined. Right? It's not even like someone breaking up. It's like my door was just open and people was just walking by. People like, hey, we're here to do such and such. You just see one person at the door, you like, hey, come in, and it's like 5-6 other people behind them coming in. Oh, I hope it's okay. Like, oh, what can I do? You feel me? Being in my place, feeling like I can't walk anywhere without someone looming over me. Like, everywhere I walk, someone's over me, someone's on me, or like literally, bro. I'm not even like speaking figuratively. I wish, like, I should be vlogging. That's something that I've been thinking about. Like, I should be vlogging every day. You know, but some things be so inconspicuous. You gotta just be here to pick up on it, right? Like, it's some things you can't even just talk about. It's like, you gotta just be here, bro. Like, so you can feel what I'm saying for real, though. Because if I just say it, if I just talk about it, if I just record it, you know, now you gotta, you feel me? So instead of worrying, I've been praying. Instead of losing my, I'm gonna say it the way I want to. Instead of losing my shit and hollering and, like, you know, really, really, really going at it, I've been like praying, bro. And like just being grateful. And like talking to God, like, let's make plans, bro. And I hate like talking about people. I want to talk about plans. I want to talk about ideas. I want to talk about movements. Don't, you know, I'm over certain stuff, bro. And that's just me, you know. And if you're watching this video, maybe you've been feeling the same thing. And it's not depression, it's maturity. It's me calling back my energy. It's calling back my power, because, you know, I'm tired of being in my emotions and living out in my emotions so much, bro. Like, I was recently reminded of how fleeting life is multiple times, like through different things this past week. I was reinforced with the message of how fleeting life is and how it could be over in any moment, bro. So try to make your best of it. Like, try to make the best of it, bro. And some stuff, I be looking at my life, I be like, it just be unbelievable. Some stuff in my life just be unbelievable. And I was just thinking, like, you know, money doesn't make everything better, but it helps, right? Some days I just want some more money. Sometimes I don't even need nothing. I just be wanting some money. That's just how I am, you know. And God knows how I am. Like, God always, like, make sure I have what I need at all times. Like, God make sure that I have what I need at all times. And that's the beautiful part about it. Even without, like, asking. Like, I don't be needing to ask sometimes. Like, I don't even need to be asking sometimes. Sometimes I don't have to. And I'll just be blessed. And I pray the same be bestowed upon you, babe. I pray that you get to a place in your life where you don't even have to ask for certain blessings, and you just see God show up for you through the people in your life. You just see God love you. I've been blessed by a stranger. I think I've shared this story before, but I'm gonna share it again as I end up this video. But when my dad passed away back in 2016, I believe, 2016, I was living in Lexington with my husband. And when we got back from Texas to North Carolina, Lexington, North Carolina, I had like a couple days of sadness inside. And when I finally had the strength to go outside, I went to the Dollar Tree. And while I was on this aisle, this older lady ran up to me and my daughter, and she was like, "Oh my goodness, I saw you walk in and I've been looking around for you, girl. I haven't been able to find you." She was like, "The Lord just put on my heart to give you this money," and she handed me $20. And it just made me cry. It made me cry really bad, because I was like, this is my first time coming outside since my daddy died, and you gonna bless me with $20. Like, I feel like crying right now, because this is what I'm talking about, of God's sentiment. Like, God is very sentimental, bro. He will bless you, and they won't even, the people he blessing you through won't even understand the sentiments initially. You feel me? They'll hit you with the, "Oh, don't cry." Don't cry, it's just $5. You feel me? It's like, bro, it's more than $5, bro. This is God. This is God showing me that I'm seen. This is because, like, I heard, what's that lady name? I can't think of this lady name, but she remind me of my mama. She look just like my mama when my mama take her glasses off. But she said where she from, people are overlooked. You know? She said where she from, people don't really care for real. You know, they'll glance at you so they can crack a few jokes. You know, if they get in your business, it's not to help you, it's just so they can know your business and, like, talk about you type. You feel me? So to be at a place in my life where a stranger sees me, like, God will cause a stranger to really care. You feel me? And caring is very valuable. We have literal care centers that insurance is used to fund, like, so caring, being cared for is very, very precious to me. When somebody cares for real, like when somebody actually sees you, when somebody actually shows up, you feel me? If you are a teacher who deals with children and you actually care about them, thank you. Because I have 3 daughters, and no matter how much I preach or stress, yell, or not stress and yell, I find that there are just certain characteristics, certain behaviors that they just naturally display. I'm going to just make it plain and say, you know how when you drop your kid off one way and you pick them up and they look a different way? You know how you get them ready in the morning, you do their hair a certain way, you make sure they're moisturizing, all kind of stuff, and they intentionally do stuff to sabotage their appearance. They intentionally do stuff to mess the stuff up. And I know it's a lot of teachers with a lot of effort in their system because they know how kids are, so stuff like that don't bother them. But when you aren't like that, when you are not like that and you care, when you're like me and you like, bro, I put effort into this kind of stuff, not because I'm obsessed with it, but because I just feel like it's necessary, and it's like, I've had moments when I'm like, bro, do your teachers even care? Do your teachers even notice? Like, how are you able to stand here with these teachers and get in my car and things be the way that they are? How is it that even with me wanting to reach out to do certain things and have certain things implemented, like nothing is being done, nothing is being said, even after it was said that it would be? Like, how much energy and effort should I put into this? Or is it like a waste? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. But if you are a teacher who does go, because I guess it is going beyond your responsibilities if you are like making sure a child has their pants pulled up properly. If you're making sure a child has their shirt adjusted properly. If you're making sure a child is not doing weird stuff with their hair, not cutting their hair or cutting other students. Because there's some teachers by the Holy Spirit I see right now as I'm speaking. It's some teachers out here that really don't give a fuck. My middle school daughter told me it's some teachers who literally in there and they cuss. And I understand it's provocative, it gets the people going, the kids cuss and all that stuff, the kids be in trouble, but it's like you really don't know who you sending your kids to unless you make it your business to know. Unless you make it your business to go in there and sit in the class every day so you can peep the character of these individuals. But as a teacher, as someone who has been a general instructor, someone who has worked with autistic people, someone who has worked with the elderly population, people who got Alzheimer's and dementia, someone who is responsible for keeping them clean, you would think that it would be just natural to take care of simple things like making sure a child has their ties, their shoes tied. And I guess it can be exhausting. I'm just stay understanding and trust like my life journey being the way it's been because that's how it's supposed to be. You feel me? I'ma just believe that everybody's doing the best they can. I'ma just believe that everybody in my life is here for a divine reason. But again, if you are a teacher and you do care, cause my daughter said there's some teachers that keep extra, suppositories and stuff like that. They keep lotion and stuff like that, deodorant and stuff like that. If you're like that, God bless you. If you like care, if you out here and you care about what you do, period. Even if you're not working with children, if you just got a job that you care about, God bless you. You special. I think I'm gonna leave this message at this. Until next time, be blessed and at peace. Yeah. Bye.
Like a Halloween bag.
I know, but it's what was in the car. So Raven gonna go look for 2 more bags and.
No, how about we give Melody? Do you want this?
This gonna be your trick or treat bag, Mel. That's what you put your candy in.
And look how big. Bro, look how good I look with these glasses, bro.
You feel good with them glasses on. You feel good.
Yeah, okay. I put them on when I was like looking in the mirror. They look so cool.
They do look cool with your wig though, for real though. Ooh. One, two.